Okay, so 2 times 3, 2 times 3 squared, 2 times 3 cubed. Okay, now, let's take a look. How does the number of 3's we have multiplying compare to the tile number?
It's down by 1.
It's down by 1, right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so if I wanted to know how many crumbs she'll drop on the 8th tile, it would be 3 to the 7th times the 2.
That's what I put in my calculator.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
4,000 what?
377.
Nailed it. Okay. Now, I want you to look for patterns here. It has to have an exponent in it, right? Because it's repeated multiplication. Okay. Does anyone have any guesses? Reagan, what'd you get?
I do 2 times 3 and then to the power of n subtracted by 1.
Correct. Good job. Anyone else get that? Yeah, handful. Good job, you guys. Now for the practice, let's review last time. We would have written A1 is 2 and A sub n is A sub n minus 1 times 3, right? But here's why the elevator formula is more useful, because if they can have an explicit formula, then you definitely want to use it, because then to get the 30th tile, I don't have to do the first 29. I can jump straight to the 30th tile. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, I want to know, do any of the numbers in this formula you made, are they any of our important numbers from last class? They are? Jenna, which ones?
They're not. Wait.
No, they are. You were right.
Okay.
Stick with your gut instinct.
I don't
Okay,
know
Jonah,
why
what?
that was just a guess.
That's okay. You're right. Jonah.
2 is A of 1 and 3 is your ratio.
Very good. Does that make sense? Now, I want to go back. I'm just going to rewrite them to the 2 formulas that were made over here. They both work. I'm going to use Reed's, though, only because I can see important information in it. The other one was just a simplified version of Reed's. Does that make sense? But I want you to look at Reed's and look back at this situation here. Can you see any important information in this one?
Oh yeah. So it's A1
So that's A1.
and then the difference.
Good. My common difference. Does that make sense?
So if it's like arithmetic.
Why?
Because how is somebody going to come up with that just like randomly in their brain?
Like 8 people in the room did.
Yeah.
I didn't though. That's
Yeah,
what
but
I
you
said.
can. You could have.
So like if it's arithmetic, it's in parentheses, and if it's geometric, then it's like an parentheses.
Yeah.
So then you just find the first term and then the
Wait, hold on. Go to your next page. Look at it here.
way easy.
Look at that.
Out of formula.
Look at this. No.
Oh my gosh, I would ace.
They did all this in Sec 3 Light.
I know, but they like to move at a slower pace.
Yeah. Okay, A1 is my first term.
Never seen that.
N is the specific term you want. And R is your common ratio. We're doing okay? And then here I've got my first term. Common difference. And my specific term N. So far okay?
Yep.
Good. Now you can take 10 seconds and memorize those. Just kidding. You can make note to memorize them at home later. And I'll write them on the board for you today as we do some practice problems with them. You got it?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. This is the explicit formula. I want to find the 9th term. Last time you had to go through all first 8. We don't have to do that anymore, right? So what do I plug in for n if I want the 9th term? 9, good. So a sub 9 is negative 3, 9 minus 1. Hey, is that negative inside with the 3, like in parentheses or something?
No.
So the 8 exponent does not go to the negative 1, just the 3. Be careful when you type it in your calculator. Imagine it more like this.
Parentheses?
Huh?
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna put it in like that. If you put it in differently, you get like a -1,000, right?
Yeah, it's a huge number.
Okay, good.
What'd you get?
6,561.
Negative 6,561. Aren't you glad you didn't have to do 8 terms before that? Heck yeah. Hey, just for the practice, what is a sub 1 on this one? -1, good. Remember the formulas on the last page? A1 times r to the n minus 1. I'll write them up here. A sub n is A1 plus d times n minus 1. And this one is our geometric. And this one is our arithmetic. I know you can't really read those, but I said it, so, and it's typed right below it, right? So you'll be okay. The one with multiplication is our geometric. The one with our addition is our arithmetic. So for the practice on this first one, a sub 1 was -1. And what is our common ratio?
-3.
Positive 3. The negative is part of the a sub 1.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense, Aisha? Yeah?
No.
Okay, but look, these are separate.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
Okay.
Actually. Yeah.
Can I what?
I think I blanked or something when you wrote the -1 times 3 to the 8th. How did you get that from the a sub 9 equals -3 9?
So 9 minus 1 is 8. And the negative is the same as a -1.
-1 is the A1. It's just simplified.
So there's a big difference between this and this. Very different things. So this was me just writing out that it was this version. The negative is not part of the common ratio. It's part of the first term.
You just didn't write the equals a 9. That's what threw me off. 'Cause I
Wait,
thought,
but you
like,
get the same answer.
a 9 was becoming the
Wait,
negative.
pause.
You for sure should not get the same answer. One is positive and one is negative. I'm going to keep going because what we're having a hard time right now is some negatives, and that's okay, but I can't spend too much time on that. Okay. Okay, let's look at number 2. Number 2 looks weird because it's not written in our form. So 31 is not the first term. We got to be careful. Okay? Yeah.
I have it.
What is it?
37 plus 6 times n minus 1.
Well, that was fast. Can you explain to everyone how you got that it was 37?
Well, right there, in order to get like a 6n or n next to a 6, something would have to have multiplied to n minus 1. And since we need a 6n, that d would have to have been 6. So that would be 6n minus 6, which then would have been moved.
Oh my
to
gosh,
31.
you are so much smarter than me. I did it way different, but what you did is so much smarter. But nobody else in the class is gonna get that right. You are a genius. I'm gonna show you guys a different way. Can I show you a different way? Yeah. If I want the first term, then what's n? 1. A1 is 31 plus 6 times 1.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Wow.
I know.
Why are you laughing at me? Shut up.
So A1 is 37, but I already know my common difference is here at 6, right? You guys okay? So my formula is a sub n is 37 plus 6n minus 1. So Reed, you just basically did that in your head. That I'm impressed. Good job. This is your unit. You guys know how you all have something, like some people love geometry, some people hate geometry, right? Huh? You like it? I do too. I don't know, I like it. Coloring. I don't know why I circled that. That's not what the question asked for. It asked for the common difference. Okay.
Just want to make sure they know what they're doing.
Just FYI, yeah.
That's what I was.
Yeah. And then it wants the 35th term. So we're going to put 35 in for n.
It's 241.
Thanks.
That was funny.
Yeah. I'm pretty funny when you listen.
I'll do it more.
But that's the same answer, like if you didn't change it.
It doesn't matter. If you didn't change it, you'd absolutely get the same answer when you put in the 35. But what if the question had asked for something different? I just wanted, some people get confused because this doesn't look like this. That makes sense? Okay.
Wait, where did you put in the 35? Did you just put it in for where the n is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Is this arithmetic or geometric? Arithmetic. Good. Good.
It's a plus sign.
Nailed it. Is this one arithmetic or geometric? Nope. Arithmetic. It depends on because the addition in this one is almost hiding because it's like 0 plus 10n. Does that make sense?
Whoa. Yeah.
You have to look at if the n is an exponent or not too. That's part of it. Okay, so what is my, yeah, go ahead.
Would your first term just be 10?
It'd be 11.
My first term would be 10.
Wait, why?
Because if you have to plug 1 in for n.
Oh, you multiply it, not add it.
There it is. Okay. So then if you wanted to write it our like normal way, it'd be 10 plus 10 n minus 1. But I won't circle that this time because that's not what the question wants. What does the question want? Wants the common difference and the 24th term. So my A24 is 240 and my common difference is 10. And that one's arithmetic. That one was arithmetic. This one's geometric. What's number 4? Geometric. What's my A sub 1? If there's nothing there, what's an invisible? 1. Because it's multiplication, not addition. Right?
Wait, I have a question.
Sure.
So, A of 24 is 240. Why didn't you just add it into that equation that is given to you? Because it gives you the same answer.
Correct. Yeah. So it does give you the same answer, but I want to make sure we're always showing the version that I'm actually going to have you write, not just this general one. So you
will
can
that
use either
work then?
equation. Sure, on problems exactly like this. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What's my A sub 1 on number 4? 1? Are you sure? I don't know. I'm asking.
Well, 'cause
You got it. It's 1. What's my common ratio? 4. Landon, put your computer away. You're doing what? I know. So can you put it away? Can you put it away? Thank you. Okay. So then what's A sub 10? 4 to the 9th. So 2, 6, 2, what? 4.